guys, it's your girl BYDALESMITH. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining. So we are halfway through the year, guys. This year has been going by so fast and it's mind-blowing. It's been a whole lot, and in this video I'm going to be unpacking everything that has happened from January to June. It's been crazy, it's been vibes, it's been crazy, it's been vibes all over again. It's been a little bit up and down, but all in all, I am still here and we're doing this together. So let's get right into the video. So guys, where should I start from? I think we're just going to do it month on month. So I'm going to be starting with January. So January was pretty calm. When I got back on YouTube channel, I took my camera again, I started filming, and I was able to put out a lot of content so far. I did have like a mark of the number of videos that I would want to have by the first half of the year, which honestly I'm behind, but I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of other things, so I'm not being too hard on myself. In fact, I'm patting myself in the back for doing all of these things, and I'm super proud of myself. You should be proud of yourself too, whatever it is that you're doing, wherever you are. And yeah, I'm locked in, I'm thankful. So January, filming content, that went well. I've been posting, I've been trying to stay consistent, been going to the gym. And then in January, I also traveled to Whistler. My friend came here and we had a road trip. Whistler is like a small town, really. Maybe I would do like a separate video on that, but there was not really much. It was just food, vibes, scene. And then we also went during the winter, so it was limited stuff to do except you wanted to like ice skating or do the gondola ride. However, it was nice to go there with friends, saw the place, not much to do, went to some studio that had like this painting or whatever the case may be. But yeah, and it was also my friend's and my baby girl's birthday, so we also had that. That was also fun. We were outside, we went for dinner. Work was also after my life because I had started a new role, so I was really juggling a lot of responsibilities and trying to meet deadlines. Yeah, that's pretty much what January was saying. Just me getting into the year, embracing what the year has to offer, and being very optimistic and positive. Honestly, if I'm to rate January, I would say a solid 8. In as much as it was very challenging, a lot of things were just going right, so I could not be less thankful. So yeah, that's January. Let's head to February. So February was really short, just like the month. It happened so fast, but I still had some highlights in February. Like I mentioned, I was working in a new role and I had a project that I was working on. That project was killing me. I was losing my mind. Honestly, I don't even know how I did it, but somehow I did it. We finished the project, everything unpacked so well, and I was so happy. Also, there was a major good news in February. Oh, I was so excited for this news. I got my ITA in February this year. So ITA is an invitation to apply for your permanent residency. Honestly, wasn't expecting it, and I'm like, I'm so happy. I don't want to get into that. That was the highlight of February. So yeah, that's how February went. It was a good month, guys. It was really a good month. Let's go to the next month. So in March, guys, I'm laughing so hard right now because who would have thought? Who would have thought? So remember that I said in January work was after my life. In February, I was working on a project, which was also after my life. But I was able to figure it out. We already kind of were closing out and just gathering up the necessary feedback, whatnot. And guess what? Towards the end of February, I was getting the document to submit for my IT, because when you get your invitation to apply, they request for a couple documents. I think it's usually within a month or two that you need to submit those documents. So I was gathering those documents, talking to my supervisor. I submitted my application specifically on the 10th of March. Mark my words. Now tell me why the next day was when I got laid off. That's so funny because which life is this that I'm living again? I did say identify as a cat. What do you mean? Anyways, let's get back into it. It wasn't funny. Like, you're laying me off on the 11th of March and I'm gonna work the 31st. Guys, the longest month of my freaking life was March. I don't even want to think about it, but yes, that's the highlight of March. I cannot remember any other thing in March, to be honest, which was literally insane. Yeah, I've never been laid off. Anyways, that was March. Jobless. Let's focus on April now. So in April, I had already booked this vacation in February, but because before another fiscal year starts in my workplace, you have to use up your time off. I already planned to travel with my sister for her birthday. So when all of this was in plan, I was in the right headspace. I still had a job, and that was the only thing that I was looking forward to in April. So I think we went earlier in April. But yeah, I have the whole video on my channel. You should watch it. I'm gonna put the link somewhere here. I don't know if it's gonna pop, but watch that video. It was so much fun. So I went to Los Angeles with my sister for her birthday. You would be wondering, did she just lose a job or is just a different person? Even I wonder. Yeah, I forgot my worries. I just lived because certain things that are just out of your control. And then I came back from the vacation. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm back. We're actually back. And I don't have a job. My vacation salary or my travel salary was on and over with, because I have my friend, she's always teasing me like, Dale, this your salary collected like it's travel salary. Just use your money to travel. So funny. So I got back on my trip. That's when the realization dawned on me, and I feel like I started feeling it, because now I was waking up doing nothing. Guys, do you know how crazy that is? Like, you wake up on a Monday, everyone's just so quiet. I open my Snapchat, everyone is talking about Monday, stressful, talking about, oh, this thing they're working on, they have so many things to do. It's just gist about work here and there. You're just like, bro, can't relate. Yeah, that's pretty much how April kind of started looking like. But something fun happened. It was two of my friends' birthday. The first one went for a paint and sip, which was super fun. I enjoyed every bit of that. We painted one another, which was so funny. It was a good day. I enjoyed that day so much. And it was also my other friend's birthday, and we had a big surprise party for him. It was a success, because during a surprise party, you don't want to know how stressful that shit is. All lying and not talking, especially because it's one of my very good friends. Me being able to get my mouth shut throughout, it was a task, and we nailed it. It was so good. It was so good. We had so much fun. It felt so needed. So April ended on a very fantastic note. Yeah, that's the highlight of April. Let's get into May. Started off as like low energy for me. Generally every May I think I'm usually quiet, especially beginning of May, thinking and reminiscing, thanking God. The fact that I was not really in a good headspace didn't let me do that very well. I was just like, this is not the tradition. It just felt like down energy. I was just not feeling it. So I just kept praying. I didn't like it. I was like, nah, this can't be you, God. You got this. And then I clocked it. I'm like, okay, God clocked it for me. It's like, yo, wake up. I had so much time on hands, and I'm complaining about my business, not doing this, because I was working full time. I didn't have time on hands. Too much for me. Not even take clients, and on the weekends I would rest. I can maybe take maybe 2 or 3 clients, and then I want to just rest and not kill myself. I'm like, you have time on your hands now. There is something here, God. Something God is trying to show you here. Kind of just connected itself in a way, and I just put things together. I now dedicated space to lashes, makeup, and brows, like a mini lash studio, like a makeup space. So I did all of that. If you're following me on my business page on Instagram, you would have seen when I uploaded a video. I also uploaded it on YouTube. That was when it came to me that, you know what, your situation is not that bad after all. You have time on your hands to do everything you've been saying you want to do, and it just felt so good. At that point, I was able to process things more. You know, that was it for me in May. I was like, oh girl, you had it in you. You know, when you're gassing yourself up because you actually have worked for that thing. So that made me feel like I can conquer anything. I'm still conquering mode, by the way. So I'm wearing my crown and I'm taking my wing. So another highlight of me was my baby girl's vacation. Went out. It was such a good day, and then May ended on a very nice highlight, which was my friend's birthday. We had rooftop party. The fact was like the rooftop just felt very fancy, very chill. It felt like rich people stuff. Like little joys, little joys. Like, yeah, that's pretty much how May kind of ended. And yeah, support the business. Tell a friend, do makeup, lashes, and brows. Repost my content, comment, like is the least you can do, guys. You can decide to also follow. I would appreciate that if you wanna. Yeah, that was me for me. And now to June. I was already prepared for my sister's convocation, so I should have that video somewhere on my channel by now. It would be popping here or here, so you can watch everything that went down on that day. I had a very good day. Unfortunately, I did miss the actual event because I had clients. It was a very shitty day for me, and my clients came late. It's all in that video. I was so sad. I missed the event, but we went for a dinner, and she was so happy, and that was the highlight for June. Then I had this water park thingy that I went to with my sister. I also have a video on my page. This day was so hilarious. It's such a funny video, guys. You should actually watch it. And I also kind of registered now that I should start applying to jobs. That's pretty much everything that's happened in the first half of the year. I hope that you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed filming it. It's been so nice to recap for 6 months of the year, because it kind of gives you a very clear view of how far you've come, the kind of things that you've achieved, and just anybody that needs to hear this, you are doing your best. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share this video. To this, bye guys. Mwah.